Welcome back, collectors. We are back. Double trouble. Hello,
Yep,
Tyler. How are you tonight?
doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm good. We're going to take a few minutes and comment on three notes that sold in the Great Collections auction last night. But before we do that, I just want to take a moment to remind everyone that Tyler has some notes for sale. So after you watch this video, head over to his channel and check out his Buy It Now sale. I put a link in the description. Tyler,
Yeah,
anything you'd
thanks.
like to say?
Yeah, thanks for the plug there. But again, if that price doesn't work for you, yeah, feel free to send an offer. I've got a little bit of room in there, so no shame in asking.
That's right. You don't know if you don't ask. Okay. This first note is a legal tender note from 1923. It is a Freeburg number 40. It's a beautiful example with bold color. It is graded 63 details. It sold for $533. That includes the buyer's premium. PCGS has determined that this note deserved a stained comment. So, Tyler, what's your comment?
Yeah, I think anytime you see a 63, like a full graded uncirculated note, it's really unusual to see comments. And usually people going for uncirculated notes, they're not going to want a comment on that note at all, especially 63. And, the 1923 one in the book, that's about $800. And in the most recent green sheet, that's at 625 and a 63. So it
Yeah,
sold for less than green sheet. And I think that's mostly because people just don't want to see any issues on those notes. But for someone who doesn't mind that stain, that's a good deal, good bargain.
right. Exactly. I checked the auction prices the last couple of years, and I guess the one that relates to this one the most was a 63 with pinholes, and it sold for 516. So that's sort of in the ballpark. Without any comment, the note would sell for somewhere between 650 and seven and a quarter. So,
Yeah, that sounds about right. Usually the prices lie within green sheet and book. Usually they fall right in between.
right, right. Okay. The second one is a 1918 Federal Reserve banknote, also known as the battleship note. Now, this one is in an old PCGS holder and it's graded 62. It sold for $2,000 even. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it definitely went for, a pretty good price. It's a beautiful note. Um, I'm starting to notice people don't want to pay up for the old PCGS holders anymore.
Yeah.
Uh, People really enjoy the PMG and the PCGS banknote now. That's kind of what people are going for. Um, and you really don't see a whole ton of 62s. I think this one got 62 because of the margins being off. Um, but in a 60 book, in the book, a 60 goes for 1825, and in the book, a 63 goes for 2250, and green sheet in a 60 is 1350, and in 63 is only 1450, so a very modest jump.
Yeah.
So it went for a good price. I think this is a
Yeah.
really good, bold example. So price price showed.
Yeah. I did some checking in recent auctions, and there have been two grade 62 sold this year, and both of them sold for less than 2,000. One of them for $1,560. So, yeah, I think this brought a really good price.
Yeah, battleship notes are always super popular, so I'm not really too surprised to see, one of these uncirculated notes go for a pretty high price. Um, I'd say this note probably falls more into the investment category. just with these popular high grade, really attractive types.
Right, right. Yeah, I love the Battleship note myself. So, um, okay, let's take the third note now. This is an 1869 $1 rainbow note, always a popular note. This is PCGS graded 20 and is comment free. It sold for $1,463.
Yeah, I think those rainbow notes, especially the ace, those are really tough to find nice in
Yeah,
that VF grade. That's kind of the sweet spot because the price goes absolutely insane once you hit 35, XF, you know, basically anything above 35, the price is insane. And then when you get to the VF, sometimes you have really nice looking ones with strong rainbow. This is a good example, this particular one.
yeah.
Um, a book, a book is $1,000 in a 20. So it definitely exceeded that. And that's pretty normal for rainbow notes. They usually exceed even retail estimates. And then $800 in a VF20 on green sheet. But again, notes like these, with how popular they are and how subjective that rainbow can be, the prices vary quite a bit.
I looked back in some auctions and this brought a very good price. This is a note that, holds its value and increases over time. And like you said, the eye appeal on this one is very nice, and that means a lot. Um, this note sold for over $200 more than one, say, a year ago.
I think earlier this year, I didn't pull it up beforehand, but there was a 25, a VF25 that
Mhm.
was absolutely beautiful on Heritage that I was bidding on, and it went for really crazy money. But those really choice examples in that VF range, they're just going to go for way over any retail estimate. So if you want that note, you just got to bite down and buy it, and you're not going to lose money on it.
It's always a popular note and always a good note to have.
Yeah, just these are some notes, not necessarily rare, but popular. And I think we're seeing that prices are pretty good, even for, the note with the stain with the 1923 one. Still went for more than another problem uncirculated note. I think the market is inching up across the board. Um, I don't know. I like what I'm seeing.
Again, I think eye appeal is key here. Understatement, but always true.
I would just say when you're out there, just find a nice note. Don't buy a note with problems that you're not willing to accept long term in your collection. Buy notes that fit, because recently I've had to upgrade a ton that I kind of um, compromised on because I thought I would get a better deal. And here I am upgrading them when the notes are more expensive.
Right.
Um, so just buy once, cry once.
Yeah.
And if you really like the note, just bite down and make sure you get the winning bid.
All right. Well, we're doing a quick one tonight, and we'd like to thank you for watching. Please like this video, leave your comments, and thanks for stopping by. Good night, everybody.
Good night.